Hello, hello. I don't know who's first. Who was first? Eileen, you were first, girl. Janice, Lord, I can't see all of y'all coming on that fast. Hold up. Let me see if I can get you adjusted here. There we go. How y'all doing? I've missed y'all where we haven't been live the last few nights. Hi, Trisha. Lord, I can't see a thing. I can't see a thing. I go to the eye doctor in the morning, thank goodness. Oh, Lord. Hi, Karen. Hey, Carolyn. Hi, Janice. Hi, Lee. Hi, Jamie. How you doing? Hi, Bryn. Hi, PJ. Hi, Jessica. How are ya? Hi, Cynthia. Oh, good, 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 good. I'm so glad you love that one. Who else have I not said hello to? Y'all came on real quick. I didn't see you. Hi, Tammy. How you doing, girl? Hi, Lisa from the UK. You're out of bed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hi, Charlene. Hi, Charlene. How are you? Do we have the S word yet? Not yet. Excuse me, not yet. Look, I have weather anxiety. Does anybody else get that when storms and all that kind of stuff are coming? It is so me, and I try not to listen to the weather reports, but you can't help it, you know. As of yesterday, we were upwards of 23 inches of snow. Not today, but this evening they've dropped that. Now they're saying to prepare for a catastrophic ice storm. There is some snow, but somehow, I don't know what produces sleet versus freezing rain versus snow, but the temps are going to be really, really cold here. So I don't understand where the ice is going to come in, but apparently it's going to ice for more than 24 hours now. Look, I'm trying not to read into anything until late tomorrow or Friday. We know something's coming pretty bad. We just don't know what. So iCandy went to Home Depot today. He was able to get us the last generator that they had there. It's not a whole house generator by any means, but it'll run like my refrigerator and give us a little bit of electricity just in case, and we're probably going to need that. But we've got a Blackstone grill and we have gas logs, so we're not totally without anything. But it's really making me nervous because there's so many confusing reports and all this information floating around there. So I've just decided today I'm gonna back off. I'm not gonna listen to none of y'all till Friday gets here. We are prepared otherwise. Keith and I, was it last night, hon? I don't remember. I think it was last night. We headed into town and we got water and, all the things. So, yeah, we're ready for it. We're ready for it. And look, I got all my stuff here. So, what I care if it snows for? I do care. Because the aftermath, Monday, Tuesday, he had a doctor's appointment Tuesday. They've already canceled that. Hayden, my grandson, was supposed to get his braces off Monday. They've already canceled that because the high Tuesday is going to be 5 degrees. So whatever comes we're not going to have anything to be able to help melt that off. So, yeah, Lord willing, and the power stays on, I'll see y'all Sunday night and we'll catch up and chit chat about something. I don't know what, So yeah, look, girl, I don't mind being inside because all my things are here, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you. Anybody else in the path of the storm, raise your hand, honey. Raise your hand, because it's not just me. Rhonda, Angela, Christy, Eileen, Marcy, you love my necklace. It just came today. One of y'all sent me this. Wait, girl. See all these people in the path of the storm? Yes, one of y'all sent me this as a gift. I'm not going to say who, because I don't know if she wants me to tell, but it had the sweetest card with it. I can't get hold of it right now, but look how beautiful it is. I'm like, I had to put it on. So thank you. If you're watching, thank you. It's greatly appreciated. A couple things coming down the pipe. Hillary and I have been Well, Hillary mostly have been working on our new website, and that new website is going to debut with our spring release. On the flip side of this storm, what we were just talking about, much of our spring release product was to be dropped Monday and Tuesday. So that we know that's probably not going to make it here because it's not going to make it across the United States to even get here by Monday and Tuesday. So we're still kind of hanging on that. We don't have a date just yet, so give us a little bit on that. But our new website that Hillary's been working on is going to roll out with spring release. That's not the only thing going to roll out. We had a conference call with our app developers Monday. We are rolling out a brand new updated version, a Cadillac version of our current app. Don't worry, I don't think you have to, you don't have to download anything else, I don't believe, but it'll function at even higher speed than what we're running at. And have y'all noticed that all of our little glitches have been fixed lately? They've been working real hard with us, and it actually wasn't an app thing, it was an iPhone thing. When Apple updates, our app developers also have to update, so they kind of feed off of each other. So we got a brand new updated Cadillac version of our app getting ready to drop. Same time the new website drops. Also, the same time, we are upgrading our live system like we are to you right now to be the Mercedes of our live system to run even more streamlined for us. So we have all three of those irons in the fire at once. That's just going to be like, it'll be fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Well, our student portals stay the same. Okay, student portal doesn't have anything to do with our app. Student portal's totally different. You can access it from the app, but it runs totally, it's like its own little, it's like its own state inside of the United States. Our app is the United States and your student portal is the state. So no, nothing changes there. It just runs, this is just gonna run better and more efficiently, especially behind the scenes for us. So we have hired some developers to help us with this behind the scenes and to sort of take some of that coding off of Hillary, because she does a lot of that, and it's hours of endless work even to put in a product and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, you don't have an iPhone? Yeah. So that's what it was. Anyway, I'm excited for y'all to be able to see that. Tonight, I was gonna pack the beauty backpack because we had these large, giant cases of beauty backpacks that got delivered Monday. I walked into the office and stacked up. I'm like, what are those? And then when I opened it, I remembered. So I had full-on plans to pack this backpack, and y'all have pretty much sold us out. We have one left. So I am not gonna, we don't? Okay, so we don't have any left. And mine was in the quantity that went online. So I can't pack it because I didn't get one. Thank y'all to everybody that got it, but I still didn't get one. So listen, if I'm still going to show it because I didn't have my stand earlier today. If you did not get one, I am going to reorder again in the morning. We've put this on a pre-order right up there. You can pre-order it and still use the coupon, and we'll send you all the freebies that we were going to include in this one, okay? But if you're going to pre-order it, don't put anything else on your order, or else all of that stuff has to sit here and ship with that. It'll be about 3 to 4 weeks before I can have that. Weather permitting, okay? We are always, this time of year, we always got to rely on Mother Nature. So that is in the pre-order. The coupon code is backpack. It gives you $20 off the order, and you get 4 Hollywood top coats with that. So I'm going to show you what the backpack looks like, even though I can't pack it, because one of y'all will get this one. How's that sound? Is that good? Remember, it is the pre-order item, be about 4 weeks before it's here. All right, let's turn this around because this is a beautiful, this is a really good size backpack, y'all. Let me kind of stabilize my phone here. Do I have a tape measure down here? I'm pretty sure I don't. Let me see. No, I don't, but I would say that's a good 16 to 18 inches from here to here. So you've got the handle where it snaps on the handle right there. Now to keep your handles together. The main thing about this bag, you guys, listen. This is made from umbrella fabric. So if you pour water on it or you spill anything on it, it's just going to roll off of there. And so your bag doesn't harbor dirt or get wet or anything like that. You can clean this with a Clorox wipe. You can put a little bit of alcohol on a paper towel and rub that down. The thing I like most is the straps are adjustable, and it's these big, heavy straps on here. But look right here. Look, can y'all see that? This slides over. If you've got a rolling carry-on, this will slide right over that handle, and it's TSA approved, so it can go up top in your airplane or down under the seat in front of you. Now here's a little compartment on the back if you want charging cords or whatever you would want to put in that. This is a very heavy duty backpack. So those of you that have the backpack, give us a thumbs up. Okay, if you have this. Yeah, this was given out at our trade show, packed full of product, if you bought a VIP ticket. Now, it's not packed full of product for the price we've got it at, but you do get the 4 complimentary top coats with it if you use that coupon code. So tell us if you got it, what's your favorite thing about it. This ain't no little backpack, okay? On the ends, it's the same thing on both ends. You've got some little pouches here. You got brush holders, tool holders, another pouch here, and right here. Look at that. It's the same kind of fabric inside as outside. Got another one over here. It's just a duplicate of what's on the other side. So this will hold lots and lots of brushes if you don't want to pack a brush case with you. On the front, so when this pops out, this has 2 zipper compartments down here. I had intended on packing like cotton wipes, no lint-free wipes down in this area, but obviously there's 2 there, and it comes with 2 of these. And now once you fill this up, look, all of this expands and sits up straight for you. So look, this is going to be one of y'all's backpack. I got to pop this out of here. When you get this, you got to pop out these little things here, and then your gel polish sits in here. This will hold a round bottle. It'll hold a square bottle. It doesn't really matter because it's going to hug it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 32 bottles of gel polish that'll hold. And don't throw these away. You can cut these and they make really good ombre sponges. And there are 2 of those in here. And then you have room to put something else in the top of there. Let me see if we have any questions. Make a great makeup toiletry bag? It would. It'd be a big one, girl. It would be a big one. Okay, up in the top of here, it has several little Velcro panels in here and all kinds of Velcro at different spots where you could, I guess maybe if you were using this for, I don't know, if you wanted to put your flat iron in here or your curling iron, maybe you could Velcro that in place or your hairdryer and tuck it behind it. But there's also a removable bottom in this compartment that looks down into here. But the removable bottom, this is so Velcro that, and so that your nail lamp can sit right in top of here. Anything, you know, that's dome shaped or whatever the case might be can go in the top of there. There's another zippered pouch right here, right in there. Just a really nice heavy duty backpack. So you can get it on the pre-order. Use your coupon so you get your free gels with it. Any questions on the beauty backpack? You're not going to regret the purchase on that. It's so, yes, 32. Jess, it holds 32 bottles in each one, and you've got 2 compartments, so 64 bottles total. Like your top coats, I mean, it'll hold everything you need to travel somewhere. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Angela asked, is it possible to add on any extra polish bags?
I don't know. Angela asked, can they add on extra polish bags? I don't know. Let me ask our manufacturer if we can get just polish bags. Technically, you could fit a third one in the bottom of there. I will certainly ask. Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. So it is on a pre-order because y'all sold us out today. So thank you to everybody that ordered. All right. I got to get you out of here. Okay, so because of that, look, I was planning on packing the bag tonight just so you could see what I was going to put in my bag to take to Florida with me, and I can't do that. So I'm going to design something on the fly tonight. Usually I have all my class pre-laid out and pre-planned and all the things. But that plan kind of went by the wayside when y'all bought all those. So thank you to everybody who got the beauty backpack. Let's turn you around here. Close your eyes. I don't want to make you dizzy. I'm going to freestyle it. Yes, Brian, honey, I am. There's famous light. Actually, I've been wanting to use these for a while, so I pulled out something that I've wanted to use anyway. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you, Boo. Hold on, let me tighten you up here. There we go. Let's see, how we looking? Who joined me the other night when I did my nails? Girl. Look, I put a different cat eye on this one. I picked up the wrong cat eye, but it still works. It's not too far off. She not too far off, boo. I am filming this week. I am filming Beetlebox Celebrity. And girl, if you're not in Beetlebox Celebrity, you go want to be after this. Child, won't you stop? These aren't done. These aren't done by any means, but this is my class I'm filming for Beetlebox Celebrity. And y'all keep your fingers crossed we don't lose no power this weekend, because I have a bajillion videos I'm editing for Shoot, Edit, Shine. Who got that online course that drops next week? Right? Yeah, we got to keep our power, girl. I have too much editing to do. So anyway, I'm going to use our tie-dye gels tonight. These, I got to shake real good. If you haven't seen me use these are the consistency of milk. They are very, very thin because they're supposed to be, okay? And these are, my company has retired these gels. I'm the only one that have them. Girl, I'm the only one that's got them. So I'm not going to use all 10. It's a set of 10, but I want to use Orchid. I want to use Honeydew, Cantaloupe, Rainwater, and let's see here. I think Azalea. So I'm going to use those. Let me shake them up. And you've never seen these, but now you need them. Keith, will you double check that inventory? I might have picked out something that we still only have a few of. I don't know. I've been wanting to use these for like ever. These are so beautiful. Will you check the inventory on these tie-dye gels for me, please? Okay, look at the consistency. It's almost like an alcohol ink, but it's a gel. Okay. 3 sets. Okay. We have 3 sets of these. You want to put these over a white, and you want to lay these on in such a manner that I've used these several times before on a live Maria. I don't know. Some of y'all have a set from me. All right, just shaking these up. You have a love-hate relationship. Now they are thinner, so you have to control it just a little bit. So let me get my color line up here. I'm gonna do purple to pink to blue to green to yellow. I'm just gonna loosen all of my tops here. Let's move these to the side. Oh, these are so pretty. So pretty. And here we go, Gigio. Let me make sure we can see okay. Purple. Let me give that just another shake. 1 second. There we go. Now, and these are going to flow and kind of spread. So there's our purple. Then we're going to go with orchid, which is our pink. You let pink touch purple, and you let them flow into each other. Rainwater, which is blue. And this is just over white gel polish that still has the tacky layer on it. A little honeydew, which is green. And a little yellow. I'll put the cantaloupe on a different one here. And this is like a shocking yellow. Okay, now I'm gonna give that some gravity. You can see what's happening on that surface. I'm gonna give her a little gravity here and let that go this way. Oh, yes. Look at there. Now, if you want to manipulate that, you can use pretty much any type of art brush. I wouldn't put my alcohol ink brush on here. I'm going to use an ombre brush. Let me get a little acetone because my ombre brush has a tiny bit of gel in it here. Because I wasn't planning on using her tonight. All right, and I'm just gonna kind of help this go the direction that I want it to go. About right there. What happens is, let's see if I can explain this the right way. The pigment that's in these gels starts to air dry, okay, somewhat before you cure it. But once you cure it, everything is set. So you have a small window of time to manipulate that. Let's go ahead and cure this one. Now that's a lot of colors to use on one, I admit. Pretty much your salon length nails, I would try to keep it to 3 colors if possible. So maybe we go back into this orchidy pink, and maybe we put her here. And then we go into cantaloupe. Now you gotta let these crisscross over, you know, so that they kind of blend and sort of kind of talk to each other. And then maybe we go into yellow and just sort of tap that on. It's the easiest thing in the world. Now, if I had a glove on, I would roll this off, but since I don't have a glove on, let me just pick up some of that excess and then give her just a little bit of gravity there. And you can continue to add where you feel like, you know, you want those colors to blend and schmooze together. These are very, very easy to work with. But again, you cannot let this start to dry too much and then add extra color, because it's just not going to cooperate with you. Look here, buddy. Oh, child. I'm going to paint some roses over mine, but you could stamp over this and that would be beautiful. They're only sold in a set, Ramona. Yes, they are. Let's do a blue oceany one here. I'm going to put one of the purples in the set. Look at this one. This is called Azalea. Ones I'm not using, here's highlighter. I'm not using this tonight. Whoopsie. Look what I did, girl. You better quit it now. I don't like messy bottles. Full flush. This is really pretty for pink quartz nails. Matter of fact, oh, maybe I don't need that. Neptune is like the color of asphalt. It's a brownie black. And then Azalea, which I showed you. Let's go ahead and do rainwater. Maybe we're going to go with rainwater kind of in the center here. And these are buildable coverage. Then we're going to go with a little honeydew on either side. A little honeydew. A little honeydew. A little bit more rainwater. A little bit more honeydew. Till I kind of get my mix like I want it. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then the one I'm using here is called Shocker. These are beautiful if you do press on nails to get a very nice kind of tie-dye technique going there with it. And a little bit more blue. Look how pretty. It creates a gorgeous, it just creates a gorgeous flow to the surface of the nail. And again, you can continue to layer this till you get your colors, I guess, to the intensity that you would want them. Flip the finger. Flip the nail. Let them kind of flow how you want it. Are these different? Yes, these are gels. These are gels, Erin. Oh, you said how are they different? They're a very thin viscosity gel. So instead of air drying, they cure. Let's do some Let's open this pink one over here. It says Full Flush on it. Cause she pretty, honey. These have a distinct gel smell. Y'all know how foil gel smells? Like, I think it smells like onions. These smell like foil gel, but they're very, very thin. Thin like milk. Oh, that's beautiful. Very pretty. And this is just a tap. You, obviously, excuse me, you could do a swooshing motion. But I think tapping on is prettier. Let's cure. Oh, let me get a drink of water. Oh, child. Now, I have one here that I have a matte top coat on. So we're going to see how this performs over matte. I don't know. I've never used it over matte before. Oh, yes, the Hypercolor t-shirts. It does remind you of that, doesn't it? Let's see if she moves it all on matte. Doesn't really matter because, in my humble opinion, honey, I think the key is flowing them, overlapping them so that they flow together. If you do a lot of stamping, these are beautiful behind your stamping. You can lay decals over these. It's all kinds of stuff that makes it super easy. Oh, child, this looking good over matte now. Yes, Lord. Look at there. Oh, honey. Little gravity. I don't want too much gravity. And let's cure. Sorry, I have to get her in the lamp quickly because they'll run away with me. Now look, if you, let's say you've done this one, but you want her a little bit more intensified in color, then you would put a second coat on. But again, these need to go over white gel polish. They don't have the strength in them. If you're applying gel polish for strength, in other words, then you need to have something under these. Let's do a second coat and see what we end up with here. Y'all see how that color is getting real intense there? So that's with 2 coats. That's pretty. It's beautiful. Let's cure. Here's our blue one. Let's do one more coat on this one. Just so I can kind of intensify my blue right in there. A little bit of green, a little bit of green. And a little bit of yellow. Ramona wants to know if her backpack pre-order showed up on our end, babe.
It did, but she didn't put her code in.
Yes, we do see your pre-order, Ramona. Thank you. Thank you, boo. Let's go ahead and cure that. Okay, so a really quick Child, you ugly. Let's fix you. This one is straight up ugly with the capital U. Girl. Oh, there we go. She just needed her colors intensified a bit. She was streaky. They will not come back in stock. They have been discontinued. Not from us, but from the company. Okay, and let's cure. Okie dokie. I'm gonna put my tops on here. It should work with the pre-order, yes. Are you having trouble? Your $20 code does work with your pre-order. So you can get your free gels with it. How are you ordering, Carolyn? On the app or on the website? On the app? Hold on and we'll look at it. We'll look at it. Just a second. If you've already checked out and you can't get it to work, who else checked out and you couldn't get your coupon code to work? We can't go back and apply it, but we can put it on a store card for you if you want. I'm not able to check it while I'm live on the camera here. Can you give me until we get off of our live, and then I'll check it. Yeah, okay. Because it's pre-order anyway. All right, here we go, Gigio. Look at these, how pretty. Lord. Look how bright and vibrant those are. Now, if you want a really quick, release, get this on and get out the door. Let me show you what I'd use with this. Grab you a Hollywood top coat. Any Hollywood top coat. And just go right over top. This one is Dream Machine. Isn't that pretty? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. However, if you want to add, let's take this one for example. I want to do some Valentine-y, artistic-y kind of something with that. So first thing I'm going to grab is my artistic mat. And I'm going to put a coat of artistic matte down because I want to use some chrome, and I don't want my chrome to stick to this beautiful background. Yes, that was Dream Machine. Dream Machine has a little bit of a corally tint to it. Now, the photograph you're seeing above is taken over black. Look at her, how pretty. And this is Dream Machine in Shiny. We also have Dream Machine in matte. Okay, and now we'll take our blue one and we'll do some artistic matte over this one too. I'll just do a couple of these. I love those top coats too. They're some of my fave. Faux show. Look here, this tip looked like sharks bit it, honey. She come out the bag like that. You know, once in a while you'll get one that's all gnarly. Look at there. All right, let's get us a little bit of, what do I want? I want this. This is the Queen Ladybug Metallic Gold. It's like a pearl liner. This is number 1. And we're going to put a little bit of her on our palette. Just a little bit. Okay, thank you, babe. Y'all, don't I have a good man? I sure enough do, honey. I sure enough do. Y'all, he is still shipping from the weekend. Well, yeah. The last of the orders will go out tomorrow. We really appreciate y'all's patience because there were a bajillion orders that had to be shipped from our personal Picasso week. And we just don't ship it, but they get pulled. In case you don't know how it works, he pulls the order. He brings it to somebody in the building. We check the order. We make sure everything's right. We give it back to him. He packs the order. And I think 2 days this week, we've had a pickup order with USPS and nobody's even showed up to get our packages. So then he has to load them all up in the car and take them to the post office when they don't pick up the orders. So yes, it's a huge blessing to have your spouse, your partner, whatever, to be able to help you in your business, because I haven't always had that. And if you don't know, he was a pastor for 30-something plus years. And like his people loved him. When he retired from that to come help me full time, they really, they went through withdrawals from not having him, because he served a lot of our homeless community and worked. I mean, he just really worked in the nitty gritty, you know. So it's a blessing to have him with us. And now he serves y'all. So I'm very proud to have him with us. Okay, here we go, y'all. Let's paint some roses. Look, I'm gonna have to zoom you in just a little. We're gonna paint this rose like we would make a comma. Okay, like in the English language. So we're gonna put a little comma, but we're gonna make it backwards right here. You know what? Let's paint this in black so you can see it better. This not quite gonna cut it for the camera purposes. Kind of like you going through withdrawals when I'm not there. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, boo. I cannot wait until our live platform updates. We got to talk to the developer today on that. And so this, our live platform is being developed in France. Like, Miss Trace don't do nothing halfway, honey. And it is going to be so user-friendly, not only for us behind the scenes, but for you guys too. And that's just kind of the ease that we want to happen, Here we go, Gigio. We're going to make a backwards comma. Oh, now you can see it, can't you, boo? She says, hello. How you doing? And we're going to make a frontwards comma right inside of her. It's okay if they touch each other.
Janice might be in withdrawal this weekend.
And now we're going to make another comma and give her a little tail on both ends. And we're just going to keep making these little commas and keeping them super, super close together until we form our rose like we want to form it. I'm going to do another one here. This works best if you have shaky hands and everything is not so even. So you see I'm wiggling my brush there, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And deposit that color. Now you could use whipped cream for this, wiggle, wiggle. But I kind of want the flow of the gel liner. And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Girl, and if she looks lopsided, you put another petal on the side that'll make her look round. Oh, honey, look at here, look at here, look at here. And look, you can keep making this. It doesn't matter how small or how big you make it. If you want like one big mama rose right in here, then we make one big mama rose. And let's put one more petal right here. You see how close I've got those little commas? Boing! And I'm going to cure her. I'm going to give her about 30 seconds. This is a 60-second cure, but 30 seconds will cure that so she won't wrinkle. I don't want to touch it because I know I'm going to, honey. And while she cures, we'll put one on here. Let me get a drink. I make it look easy. This is the first thing, one of the first flowers I ever started painting when I got my nail license in 2012. But girl, they didn't look like this. Everybody got to start somewhere, honey. Yes, we do. Backwards comma. That backwards comma a little big, so I'm just going to go ahead and add the first petal here. The gels are sold out, so thank you guys to everybody that got the tie-dye gels. Y'all sold out my backpack today. Look, I'm going to get to Florida. I'll be begging Trish out of her backpack because she's already said she's packing hers to bring. Girl, you want to load me your backpack? Look, Trish, Keith and I had an Airbnb reserved and it got canceled on us. For whatever reason, they said it wasn't available. So I didn't find us a place to stay until yesterday and end up at a hotel. I couldn't get an Airbnb because there was really not much of it left at this point. But I was beginning to think I might have to ask my students if they have some place that we can all bunk together, because I was running out of options with two puppies because we travel with their dogs. So you wanted a backpack, Elizabeth? They're on pre-order. I am going to order again in the morning. So Keith will put that up. If you'll grab it on the pre-order, then I'll be sure to get yours on that. Yes, right there it is on the pre-order. All right, so here's another one, and look how round she turned out versus our other one. So you see, we're humans. We're not machines. We don't pretend to be machines. And that's why the beauty of this kind of artwork is so pretty. Now let's go up here and let's make one a little tinier. If we want a tinier flower, we don't do as many petals on there. Girl, I could paint this with my eyes closed now. I probably could. That's why, you know, I don't really have anxiety about being at home this weekend. That's not where my anxiety comes in. My anxiety comes in from, you know, no power and all that kind of stuff with the storm. But girl, I'm set here. I got everything I need here. I got a freaking art studio. What I need to go to work for? I can work right here.
You need electricity.
No, Keith said I need electricity in order to work. That's the issue. That's the issue. And we know the generator we end up with today will not run my studio. She is only going to be able to run our refrigerator and probably charge our devices, honey. Will be it. So we got one right there. You're excited for the snow coming? I would rather have 2 feet of snow than the ice that they have changed it to. They're saying about 8 to 10 inches of snow now and a catastrophic ice storm to follow for us. Who knows? Who even knows? Look, girl, you don't have to worry about me being in the kitchen doing no cooking. I'm going to put a crock pot of soup on. I am going to make some homemade soup. And probably some cornbread, and that's what we're going to eat. I do have a gas log fireplace, Crystal. Yes, that works without electricity. So we're stocked on propane, and we made sure our Blackstone has propane in it. Y'all, I got to tell you what I found. I hit the jackpot yesterday. Do you have I don't know how to say it. It's either Beals or Bell's outlet near you. So I went in there to see if I could find Dutchie a sweater. Look, when she was sick back in November, she got down to 12 pounds. And Keith weighed her today. And how much was it, Keith, she weighed?
17.
She weighs 17 pounds. 17. She don't have a sweater that even fits her. So after Rachel did my hair yesterday, I went in there to see if I could find her a sweater. No luck there. But they had... what's it? It's like a Yeti, but it's a hydro jug, I guess. And they're metal like the Yetis. They had half-gallon tea pitchers in those stainless steel hydro jugs. $10.99. Girl, they had 2. Hydro flask. I bought 2 of both of them because you know I'm a coffee addict, honey. I figured I could at least heat some water on my Blackstone and keep those things full, and I could have hot tea. I don't love instant coffee, but I can drink it when I'm in a pinch. So I got some instant coffee last night at Walmart then to keep in my jugs. It was a fabulous deal. Honey, you ought to see me throwing that. I was like Medea running out of jail, putting them things in my buggy. I was like, let me get out of here before somebody talks me out of these. Because, you know, I would give it to them. I don't even trust my own self. I would give it to you. Oh, Lord. So I got a pink one and a white one. And we're going to put one petal right over here. You see how little baby is tucked up there in the corner? So we got Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear. 3 different sizes here. And we're flowing it kind of the way the nail goes. You love the Blackstone. I've never cooked on it. We've had it for 3 years, and usually Eye Candy does the cooking on it. I'm about to find out. Honey, probably. I figured I can put anything in a pot and heat it on it, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. If I needed to heat up something on the Blackstone. Yeah. You know what, Megan? I'm going to learn to do it this summer because we have moved it downstairs on our terrace level, so it's actually under my deck. So it's out of where it was sitting before, got the evening sun. Don't nobody want to be cooking on no grill in a 90-degree weather with sun beating on you. So we moved it down here, and it's much better. So it'll be out of, the cast of the snow and everything, honey. So I'm going to learn to do it because I like batch cooking. I don't mind to batch cook at all. All right, now we're going to add a few little leaves. When we make our leaves, we're going to make our leaves like 2 parenthesis marks. If you can make parenthesis marks in the English language and join them together, then you can make leaves. Look, we're going to make one right here and bring it to a point. And we're going to make one over here and bring her to a point. Put a little throat in it. Look at there. How easy. You want to keep the larger size leaf near the larger flower. And I kind of like grouping these together. Where that one's a little tinier, let's put a big mama leaf beside of her.
Courtney says, can you chrome over the liner gels?
Yes, you can. I'm going to chrome this one. I just don't know what color. What color should we chrome it? I don't know. Rose gold. We could do dark purple. We could do like a royal purple. Now I'm just messing. I'm just playing, boo. Maybe I'll do another one right there. She's pretty, isn't she? This is actually my 7mm brush, Stacy. I don't pull her out too often. There we go. All right, let's cure. And now we're going to do the same thing with this one. She has turned the opposite direction. So let's put in a few leaves. Maybe a little one right here. And look, you could do this a bajillion ways. I'm not, when I say a bajillion, y'all know what I mean. If you want this to serve for fall, for example, you would do your background in fall colors. And then your roses maybe in, you could still paint them in black, but they would be rose gold or like a rusty type of chrome. You could do this for Christmas, Easter coming up. All the things. If you only learn one design, you could make hundreds of nails with that one design, couldn't you? Sure could. All right, now let's fit some little curly cues in here. Press, let up on the pressure. Practice makes permanent, y'all. Practice it the wrong way, girl, it's gonna look the wrong way. Only way we get good at something is just to keep doing it. Keep doing it over and over. Look how pretty that is. Few little dots. Little movement dots. And there we go. Let's cure.
asked when she trims her brush, does she take out about half of it?
Jennifer asked when she's trimming a bush, I take out about half of mine, but I would trim it a little less to start with, Jennifer, and test it. And then if you think you need a bit more, take out a bit more. Let's see what we got in purple chrome. I know we got one. You're welcome, boo. Ooh, right there. That one. See, I told you we had one.
What is that palette?
This palette was in the summer palettes where they come 3 in a set. Let's see. This one, I haven't even opened that one, and this one are all in a set together. Is that the same color purple? I think it is. But I like this color purple better. Which one do y'all think? The dark one, this one, or this one? One on the left or the one on the right? Which one? Everybody's saying left. Okay. All 3 of these palettes come in a bundle together. Oh, child, these pretty too. Look here. All right, y'all decided. If it don't look good, I'm gonna blame y'all. I'm joking. All right, let's take our little applicator. Now, I might have cured her too long because I was freeze curing these roses in between time. And she may not hold chrome. Look. So the ones that just got a minute are holding chrome. The ones that cured longer are not. How about that? So that just goes to show we can cure it too long. You know what? No worries. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. Let's go up into here. Because nobody knows, child, she wasn't supposed to be like that. Our leaves have chromed and our scrolly work, but our flowers have stayed black. Look, we're just going to leave it. We're just going to leave it because she's still beautiful. Let's check this other one. Let's check her and see if we cure it, how long we cure her. I'm going to go into this navy. Oh, it looks like she is all curing. Hold on. Before we give up, look at her. Now we cured her just as long. We'll come back and clean her up. I'm going to go into this darker chrome and see if that makes a difference here. Oh, you know what? We got to put more pressure on her. We got to give her some elbow grease. That's what it is. Let's go back into this one. See, I'm real gentle on my chrome. We got to get, y'all hear that? We got to get that heat friction going. There we go. There we go. Now. And I'm going to give her a little bit more friction with a clean one of these, just to shine up that chrome a little bit. There's her, and let's clean up this one.
They want to know if they can add it to their order.
I'm not following. Somebody had a question about adding something to an order. You'll have to elaborate for us. Aren't these pretty? Girl. If you've already placed an order and you're wanting to add these to the order, give us a yes or a thumbs up and Keith can send you an invoice on that. But you can't add it to a pre-order. If you add it to a pre-order, it's going to sit here until the pre-order ships. Okay, you got some thumbs up and yeses there, Keith. If you'll just keep track. He'll send you invoice tomorrow. Okay? And yes, you can add these and not have to pay extra shipping. Aren't these pretty? Now, let me tell you about isolated chrome like this. If you want the background to stay matte and this to be shiny, you got to paint over every single little petal here. And if I'm going to do that, I'm not going to use a top coat. I am going to use the crystal embossing gel. This acts as a top coat. This is like 6, 7, 8 gels all in one right here. So that's how I would have to do that. Otherwise, you can top coat everything. However, we're dimensional. Do you see that? That doesn't lay flat. So you would want to smooth that out before you top coat it. And you'd want to smooth it with your metallic glaze. Metallic glaze has that nice viscosity that it'll level everything out for us.
And I said, do we ship to Australia?
Do we ship to Australia? We do. Are you watching from Australia? Courtney also wants to add the crumbs to her order, babe. Courtney Young. Let's put some metallic glaze on here. Metallic glaze is a schmoozy layer now. Don't you go in here and put no paper thin layer on, because that defeats the purpose for it leveling out. You see that? That's a ridgy light line. When that light line is jumping all over the place, that means an amateur did your nails, boo. Lord, we got to quit that. And if we just give it some body heat and let her settle, look. Now you're seeing a couple of lines there. You're seeing all of my lights reflecting in there, but look how she smoothed out. Look how she smoothed out. And now before I cure her, I'm going to turn it upside down and let that gel kind of pull down a little tiny bit there. And now we can top coat her. Look at that light line. Oh, child. That's what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. And look, I'm not painting over either one of these tonight. I'm going to top coat both of these suckers, honey. But my metallic glazes got real low in my bottle. See how wiggly she is? We don't want that. This also brings out the brightness in that background, doesn't it? Did you notice that when I put it on the other one? So a nice schmoozy layer, a floaty layer. And now let's give her some body heat, because technically if we were doing this on a human, that'd be sitting on their nail. Oh, yes. That wiggly line you see is because my lights aren't straight. And now turn over. Look here. And in we go. Will these gels be individually or only in a set? These gels will not be back. They have been discontinued. They're no longer made. So we won't be able to get any more of these. I know. It's very sad. It's very sad. The blue chrome, it does. That navy, well, it's not really navy. It's more like royal. This one, however, so let me take this out of here, because this is in the 3-pack of chrome This one is more of a navy blue in here. You've got a slate, a navy, kind of like a teal, an aquamarine, two really pretty shades of green. Then this one, you've got some teal, some royal, purple, raspberry, couple shades of gold, some lavenders, fuchsias, and this goes into those warmer kind of pinky red shades. Very, very pretty palettes. And for $56 for all three, that's a good deal. Y'all know my philosophy on these. See, Miss Trace gets these ones. I get the palettes that get broken during shipping. That's why mine look like this. I don't like these for all over chrome because they're not mirror shine like I'm wearing. But I do like these for isolated chrome like we just did. All right, now our metallic glaze has cured and we can top coat these. Remember, metallic glaze is not a top coat. You still have to top coat with whatever. So if you wanted to wear this matte, at this point, you could matte the whole thing. I'm just gonna use my Ladybug Luster, my wet look. Do y'all have any questions? Remember, if you wanted these gels and did not get them, you can kind of sort of get a similar look with your alcohol inks. Maybe I should put a class together on using your inks like this as well. Would y'all like that? Yeah, maybe we'll target that Sunday night, you know, because I'm going to be snowed in, honey. And I'm afraid I'm going to forget something at headquarters with all the snow on my mind. And I won't be able to just run over there and grab something. Now look, once we encapsulated this, we still have texture deep down into that design. Let me cure this and I'm going to blow that up so you can see it. I have made a list, Janice, but my phone goes crazy, hon. I just start making a list and then my phone goes off, or yeah. Or FedEx sends me something and the delivery's been delayed, and yeah. Yes, girl. Sometimes I pass myself and wave, like, girl, how you doing today? Don't know if I'm coming or going. Okay, so now look down into here real close. Oh, let me hold that still. We still kept the texture of the design. Do you see that? But she's smooth. Is no texture for you or your client to wear. Now, come on, focus, girl. Look at there. Let's get the blue one. I think she's done. Look at this navy chrome. How beautiful is that? See how close we can get, actually. Oh, honey. It's beautiful, isn't it? Who's gonna try it? Who's gonna try this? Even if you didn't get the little background gels tonight, you could put this over anything. I think Sunday night, let's do a soft tie-dye look like this and use some of our foils over top it. Also, my little box, Keith, did it come in here that you brought in for me?
It's next to your desk.
Hold, please.
I'm re-invoicing them for those two orders.
Okay. I did put these in my Snowmageddon pack to bring home with me tonight. These are some new Queen Ladybug transfers, y'all. Look, now I have not seen Bridgerton. I don't have any idea what it's about, but apparently many of our colors in the nail world are going to be built around that series this year. These are called Nana's Scrapbook. I got to open these and show you. Look here. Look how beautiful these are. This is a little puppy dog. If you've got somebody who likes kind of romantic type things on their nails, this has some spring. It has a little Christmas in it. Like that one's for Christmas. It has some patriotic. Is that not beautiful? They're only slightly textured, not a lot. That one more so than some of the others. But I love these. These are brand new for us. Well, not brand new. I think they came in at Christmas time, but I haven't shown them for whatever reason. So that one is Nana's scrapbook. This one, oh honey, what's she called? Mirror, mirror. Not surprising, right? Let's take her out of here. This has some pretty script on it too, look. Looks like some French script. These are really, really pretty. Mirror, mirror. Okay, this one's my favorite. Had I known backpack was going to sell out tonight, I would have planned this for my live tonight so I could have used these. It doesn't really matter. Look at this. This is called Latin Library. Look, Hillary is crazy about anything to do with library and books, and these are all highly metallic. They have a little texture to it, but it's not like they're 3D. Aren't those beautiful? This is a perfume bottle. Latin Library. Little white roses in there. I think this would be great for people who want to wear gemstones but can't keep gemstones on. This is faux stone. This is what we would call liquid stones. And then I brought two more over. Do you see all the metallic we're pulling in on our decals? Girl. This is antique and gold roses. It's pretty, isn't it? Kind of like red and yellow and coral. If you love decals, these are easy to work with. They're pretty much flat except for that little tiny bit of metallic. And top coat will definitely make that lay down. Yeah, these are even prettier in person. I think you got all of these, didn't you, Jess? If I'm not mistaken, it was either you or Amanda. I saw all of these come through on and stocked up on these. And this one, last but not least, is called Dear Self. Look, I went shopping in my own store today. My decals here at my home studio are just kind of laid in a drawer, even though they're somewhat organized. Girl, I checked me out 4 decal binders at my shop today. I'm like, because I have them organized spring, summer, fall, winter. No, I'm not going to keep trying to put those in order in that drawer. Just bite the bullet and get me some decal binders. And this one, what was that? Dear Self. These are really, really pretty. We have a perfect match polish to this ivory right here. It's called Mellow Dramatic. Yeah, you know what? I was going to just bring one, Jess, and I thought, well, why would I do that? Because they're in my drawers spring, summer, fall, winter. So let's set up one for each season. And then I won't be hunting for my pumpkin decals versus my floral decals. I put all florals in my spring decal binder. It's just a thing with me. Unless it would happen to be florals with pumpkins. And then I would put that in the fall segment. So yeah, I just popped those in my little kit that I brought home with me tonight. Listen, thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. And congratulations everybody that got your backpack. And if you ordered it on the pre-order, gives about 4 weeks. Those will be in, and we'll take good care of you, okay? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.